as we'll see a squad from the American, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Iowa State's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fakes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Knowles. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Toss sweep right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Washington!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll leave it with the lone back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They're going to run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground with the counter. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma.
There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Trying to get the corner. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On the ride. Rides the back on the option. The give. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. To the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 4. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Rides to back and leaves it. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Washington sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Hauls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They booted away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Finds his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't make the connection. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. And off to Jones. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he made the extra point without problem. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. They'll go right back to him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Power football with the run. Turning it on! Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Dances away.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
The give to the tailback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
I mean, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Louisiana. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. He breaks a tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Spins away. Quickly complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the give off the left side. Spins away from the defender. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
And the Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Makes his man miss. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Right on the money. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Washington sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Handoff to the single running back. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Cyclones will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? They'll try to get the first through the air. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The toss sweep to the right. Picks up the first down, still moving.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And the Cyclones line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Gets it past the marker. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to take a shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the counter play. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pocket breaking down. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Give to the back. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the right. Finds a little space. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the shovel. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Look looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Buys a little time. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this 2-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a 1-possession game. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.